3, we are ready for the launch. Copy. We are ready for the launch.
Ramping up.
Light speed.
There's a monolith there, a very unusual structure on this.
For many years, courageous astronauts have explored the vastness of space, seeking answers to the most profound questions about the universe. As Earth gracefully rotates beneath the endless blue sky, our curiosity naturally leads us to contemplate the mysteries that exist beyond our planet. In this fascinating exploration, we unveil a series of jaw-dropping astronaut confessions that will challenge everything you thought you knew about space. From strange anomalies on the moon to encounters with potential extraterrestrial life forms, what they found up there is nothing short of astonishing. So join us as we uncover the confessions of astronauts about their discoveries in space, including the intriguing prospect of finding life on Mars. Buzz Aldrin and the mysterious lights of Apollo 11. The Apollo 11 mission stands as a significant milestone in recent human history, representing a bold step forward in our ongoing exploration of outer space. Against all odds, the United States orchestrated a successful lunar expedition that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible. This 3-day journey into the cosmos forever altered our perspective on humanity's place in the universe. The world eagerly awaited the discoveries that this extraordinary voyage might yield, as it promised to reveal profound cosmic mysteries. Apollo 11, an unparalleled success by all measures, fulfilled its ambitious objectives. It collected the anticipated lunar samples and provided a breathtaking lunar landscape for the people of Earth to marvel at. However, in the aftermath of this remarkable achievement, it also sparked intense speculation and conspiracy theories. Beyond the well-known debates about the authenticity of the moon landing, a more intriguing question emerged. The secretive dealings of NASA and the nation's UFO agency regarding the experiences of the Apollo 11 astronauts. At the center of this mystery is Buzz Aldrin, whose historic journey into lunar orbit brought to light an enigmatic celestial phenomenon, an ethereal light that followed their spacecraft. Aldrin, surrounded by various theories, did not dismiss the tantalizing possibility of an extraterrestrial craft mimicking their trajectory. The baffling flashes of light left the moonwalkers puzzled, leading to speculation about high-energy cosmic particles causing transient illuminations along their spacecraft's path. Nevertheless, neither astronaut endorsed this theory, leaving Aldrin steadfast in his assertion that these sightings remained unidentified and unexplained. Aldrin promptly reported the unusual light streaks to NASA after the mission. Given the agency's long-standing interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life, one would expect that his revelation would align with their objectives. However, to Aldrin's surprise, America's clandestine UFO agency concealed his findings from public scrutiny. When Aldrin openly confirmed his observation of these bewildering light phenomena, it ignited a storm of controversy. Amid this controversy, NASA eventually disclosed the information, compelled by the growing wave of inquiries. However, the mystery persists. Those peculiar flashes of light weaving through the lunar landscape remain an unsolved cosmic enigma. Apollo 10's otherworldly audio mystery. NASA's transparency regarding the images from the Apollo 10 mission was truly exceptional. This mission served as a significant precursor to the historic Apollo 11 moon landing, showcasing NASA's impressive capabilities. Nevertheless, akin to its renowned successor, Apollo 10 remained enveloped in mystery and conjecture. Common images from this mission depict astronauts Thomas Stafford, John Young, and Eugene Cernan engaged in conversations while orbiting the moon. Yet within these visual frames, one can discern an unspoken sense of hesitation, as if the astronauts had encountered something beyond conventional comprehension. This curiosity gave rise to a concealed enigma that persisted for decades. It wasn't until the year 2008 that NASA cautiously began to reveal fragments of Apollo 10's discoveries, though they continued to withhold the complete extent of their findings. This deliberate ambiguity fueled widespread intrigue. What was known at that point was that the astronauts had encountered unusual sounds during their mission. Fast forward to 2016, a staggering 47 years later, when NASA finally unveiled accurate transcripts and footage, revealing a truly astonishing revelation. Within the audio recordings, there echoed a piece of otherworldly music while the astronauts were in lunar orbit. Eugene Cernan likened it to a mysterious whistling from the depths of outer space, distinctly separate from any radio interference or novice errors. This discovery presented a genuine cosmic enigma. What heightened the astonishment even further was Apollo 10's location on the far side of the Moon, entirely isolated from Earth's radio signals. The source of this disconcerting music was unequivocally extraterrestrial. The astronauts found themselves unsettled, grappling with the unsettling notion that they might not be alone in the cosmos. They chose to keep their experience confidential, well aware that discussing the possibility of extraterrestrial life would have dire consequences for their careers at the time. When these strange sounds reverberated within their lunar environment, Apollo 10 found itself in a precarious situation, adrift in radio silence with Earth. This chilling isolation only amplified their unease. The origin of the cryptic music remained a puzzle, a conundrum that defied earthly comprehension. NASA, recognizing the profound implications, advised the astronauts to maintain secrecy about their experience. Within the audio recordings, one can hear Eugene Cernan nervously probing his fellow astronauts about the weird whistling sound. Fear gripped them as they contemplated an unsettling truth: the possibility that they were not alone in the vast expanse of the cosmos. An unknown entity, perhaps possessing a penchant for celestial melodies, existed in their celestial vicinity. However, the era in which they lived was unforgiving when it came to discussions of extraterrestrial authenticity. Broaching the topic of aliens could have spelt the end of their professional careers. With their future space missions hanging in the balance, discretion became their only recourse. They resorted to hushed conversations about these perplexing sounds, humorously dubbing them outer space music. Yet beneath the veneer of hum, lay a deep awareness that their voyage had brushed against an unfathomable cosmic enigma that defied earthly comprehension. Stonehenge and the Martian Enigma. The enigma surrounding Stonehenge remains a long-standing puzzle, a mystery echoing through the ages. While science has put forth various theories about these unique structures, they have been unable to dispel the allure of mythical beliefs. Among these captivating conjectures, some suggest that the site once housed a Roman temple, while others see it as a sophisticated calendar intricately woven into the solar year. However, the most captivating of all tales is the one that attributes Stonehenge's creation to Merlin, the legendary wizard of Arthurian lore. These myths persist with remarkable resilience. In the background, a small group of conspiracy theorists who believe in extraterrestrial involvement has nurtured their convictions. They argue that Stonehenge bears the mark of cosmic beings who carefully arranged the stones to align with the summer solstice and winter solstice. While these ideas may seem far-fetched, scientists have reluctantly acknowledged their existence. They justify their skepticism by drawing inspiration from the mysteries of the Eastern Mediterranean and the sophistication of Egypt's timekeeping artistry. However, the entrance of Mars into this narrative adds an intriguing dimension. NASA's rover, exploring the Martian landscape, captured images that left even seasoned scientists astounded. The discovery of the Mars Hinge, a structure resembling Stonehenge with circular stones surrounding a square center, raises questions about its origin. Is it an imitation, a mimicry, or could these stones be evidence of interplanetary travelers? The presence of Egyptian influences on the Red Planet is perplexing. What further complicates this case is the surprising age of the Martian rover's images. NASA had held on to this groundbreaking visual evidence since the 1970s, only revealing it as part of its broader cosmic discoveries. UFO investigators eventually unearthed these images, reigniting long-standing suspicions about NASA concealing evidence of extraterrestrial encounters. Some NASA-affiliated scientists vehemently dismiss the Mars Hinge theory, attributing it to pareidolia, where the human brain interprets familiar shapes in ambiguous visuals. However, a thought-provoking question emerges. What are the chances that nature, on a distant planet like Mars, would create a stone arrangement so strikingly similar to Earth's enigmatic counterpart? This question casts doubt on conventional explanations, as if the cosmos itself conspires to keep its mysteries hidden. The Chelyabinsk meteor and NASA's cosmic investigations. NASA's pursuit of conclusive evidence concerning massive meteor impacts on Earth presents a formidable challenge. Our planet's ancient history, spanning millennia, remains obscured by the passage of time and the limitations of early technology. Consequently, the agency is currently unable to definitively inform us about whether our world has ever experienced encounters with celestial behemoths. These extraordinary encounters typically precede catastrophic events, resulting in the creation of craters of unprecedented depth, rivaling the depths of our planet's oceans. The potential loss of human lives in such instances would be staggering. Nevertheless, NASA's inability to provide definitive answers does not preclude the possibility of past apocalyptic events. Many once prominent craters may have eroded over millennia, now concealed beneath the depths of the ocean. The concealed scars on our planet and the tales of devastation they conceal continue to elude us. Let us consider the year 2013, when Earth's atmosphere bore witness to a monumental spectacle. A colossal meteor, akin in size to a building, descended upon the skies in the vicinity of Chelyabinsk, Russia. Its entry into our atmosphere was nothing short of spectacular, hurtling at a relatively modest speed of just 11 miles per hour before detonating approximately 14 miles above the Earth's surface. The ensuing explosion sent shock waves rippling throughout the region, with its thunderous blast shattering glass windows across a vast expanse. A blinding flash of light momentarily engulfed the heavens, leading many to briefly entertain the notion that doomsday had arrived. This catastrophic incident unfolded within a matter of seconds, resulting in over 1,500 individuals sustaining injuries from glass fragments embedded in their bodies, while more than 7,200 structures bore the brunt of the ensuing shockwave. In the blink of an eye, serenity gave way to chaos, leaving a deep crater etched into the vicinity of Chelyabinsk. Typically, such planetary defense scenarios are shrouded in secrecy, with details emerging only after thorough investigations. However, the sheer magnitude of this event necessitated its immediate disclosure, dispelling any illusions that our infrastructure could repel such cosmic intrusions. The riskiest spacewalk ever. Space exploration is a daring endeavor, particularly when preparing for a journey beyond the confines of Earth. Most astronauts diligently adhere to the safety guidelines outlined in NASA's handbook. However, Bruce McCandless II stood out as an exceptional astronaut. In his capacity as the STS-41B specialist, he etched his name into the annals of space history as the first NASA astronaut to float freely in the vast expanse of outer space without any tether or support from his space shuttle. This may sound perilous, and indeed it was, but it does not imply that the entire mission was unsafe. The most remarkable aspect of this extraordinary expedition was NASA's venture into uncharted territory. It marked the inaugural use of the Manned Maneuvering Unit, MMU, a device entirely controlled by hand and propelled by nitrogen. Prior to this innovation, astronauts had to contend with restrictive tethers during spacewalks. These tethers not only limited their mobility in space, but also constrained the extent of their explorations. With the MMU at their disposal, astronauts gained the ability to traverse every nook and cranny of their mission. However, this groundbreaking technology required rigorous testing, and it was Bruce McCandless who embraced this audacious endeavor. In his role as the mission specialist, Bruce ventured out from his shuttle, relying solely on his hands and a few buttons to gracefully maneuver above the Earth's surface. The Challenger, his dependable space shuttle, hovered just a few meters away. Nevertheless, the absence of tethers meant that any technical malfunction could have resulted in a drastically different and perilous situation. Bruce McCandless II emerged as the hero of the hour. While he displayed remarkable courage, it is important to note that he was not without apprehension. He remained vigilant around the Challenger, poised to respond to any emergencies. His anxious wife observed his every move in real time from the space station, surely with her heart in her throat. What truly intensified the tension during this spacewalk was the awareness that the MMU was still in the experimental phase, with Bruce himself having been one of the engineers contributing to its development. It was an immense risk, but one that was deemed necessary. Additionally, the spacewalk needed to endure for an extended duration in order to thoroughly test the MMU across all protocols. For over 6 heart-pounding hours, the astronaut gracefully floated just beyond the Earth's gravitational pull. The MMU propelled him at a remarkable speed of 1,800 miles per hour, with the angle ensuring that he was bathed in the direct radiant rays of the sun. The outcome? An incredible photograph and an even more astonishing achievement that pushed the boundaries of human exploration into the vast cosmos. Gordon Cooper's UFO Chronicles. Gordon Cooper, a trailblazing astronaut of NASA, made an enduring impact on American space exploration. His memoir, titled Leap of Faith, provides insight into his remarkable adventures in space, particularly the intriguing incidents he encountered while orbiting our planet. Cooper's list of accomplishments is quite remarkable. He holds the distinction of being the first person to spend more than a day in orbit, a feat in itself. Notably, he even managed to sleep during his space mission. Throughout his mission, he completed an astonishing 22 orbits around Earth, accumulating more time in space than the combined duration of the 5 previous missions. Cooper also etched his name in history as the first astronaut to embark on 2 orbital flights. Nevertheless, it is not solely his pioneering space achievements that we remember him for. Cooper was notably distinguished by his strong belief in the existence of UFOs. His fascination with UFOs dates back to his days as a pilot. During a training flight, he witnessed a squadron of massive objects in the sky, flying at speeds and altitudes surpassing those of advanced American aircraft. However, it was during his solo flight in 1963 on the Mercury Atlas 9 mission that he had a truly mystifying encounter. Just as he was preparing to return to Earth, Cooper looked out of a porthole and saw an enormous, luminous green sphere. Strangely, this sighting was reportedly witnessed by over 100 people at the NASA station in Australia. Nevertheless, the official explanation attributed the sighting to a system malfunction on board or hallucinations induced by elevated carbon dioxide levels. The flight itself was fraught with challenges. Control systems malfunctioned, leading to a power outage and a rapid increase in cabin temperature to nearly 55 degrees Celsius. Carbon dioxide levels spiked, and the mission teetered on the brink of failure. Remarkably, Cooper managed to manually navigate and successfully land the spacecraft in the Pacific Ocean, just a short distance from the rescue ship. The enduring mystery remains. Was it a system failure triggered by an otherworldly presence, or were Cooper's experiences merely the result of stress and physical strain? Following this incident, Cooper continued to work at NASA for 7 years and returned to space once more. However, answers to his questions remained elusive until his final days. He steadfastly asserted that highly advanced extraterrestrial beings frequented Earth. According to his perspective, radar systems in the U.S. consistently detected unfamiliar objects, providing compelling evidence of ongoing interstellar visitations. Cooper's convictions regarding regular encounters with aliens remained unwavering throughout his lifetime. The Martian Sphinx and Pyramid Puzzle. NASA's Curiosity Mars rover recently took a captivating photograph of a pyramid-shaped rock on the Martian surface, sparking curiosity about its origin. The remarkably uniform shape of this object has led to discussions about potential human involvement. However, Jim Bell, an experienced researcher who has scrutinized numerous images like this, suggests that rocks resembling various objects are quite common on Mars. On the contrary, renowned ufologist Joe White offers a different perspective. After analyzing numerous rover photos, he made an intriguing discovery: an ancient statue resembling a sphinx on the Martian terrain. Despite significant damage, its resemblance to the earthly Sphinx and its substantial size, approximately 60 meters in length, have generated considerable interest. This statue's dimensions fall just 50 meters short of its Egyptian counterpart. Skeptics propose an explanation rooted in apophenia, the human inclination to perceive patterns in unrelated or random events. Psychologists argue that apophenia is a natural human tendency that can be influenced by one's mental state to some extent. However, it raises questions when multiple individuals consistently identify similar patterns in photos. For example, another Mars image appears to depict a triangular structure with meticulously defined edges, an unusual occurrence in nature. This further supports the idea of potential human involvement in its creation. Adjacent to this pyramid-like formation, there is an intriguing figure resembling the top of a massive head, adorned with a helmet, sunken eye sockets, and a missing nose, reminiscent of the Sphinx. This statue-like entity might have served as a deity in Martian culture, evoking prayers for protection. Equally perplexing is the composition of these enigmatic structures, with some ufologists daring to suggest the possibility of copper or even gold. In 2019, China's lunar rover Yutu-2 captured an image of a mysterious cubic structure on the far side of the moon, often referred to as the mysterious cabin on the moon. This structure has sparked speculation, with some interpreting it as the outlines of an extraterrestrial base, while others dismiss it as a mere rock with an unusual shape. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. It's time for today's topic. In the midst of the dusty red Martian terrain, a recently surfaced image has raised intriguing questions that challenge our understanding of this desolate, lifeless planet. Scientists are diligently working to unravel the mysteries behind this perplexing discovery, as it has the potential to reshape our perception of Mars. Various theories and speculations are circulating within the scientific community. Some are confident that it provides evidence of water concealed deep beneath the Martian surface. If this hypothesis proves true, it could hold the key to unlocking the planet's secrets and offer promising prospects for future colonization efforts. On the other hand, a different group remains skeptical and attributes the colossal image to potential extraterrestrial artistic expression. They propose that ancient beings may have etched this crocodile-like figure into the Martian landscape an eon ago, possibly as a cosmic message or enigmatic warning. In the thin Martian atmosphere, unanswered questions linger. Can life truly exist on Mars? Is this colossal crocodile a relic from a forgotten civilization, or could it be an elaborate hoax? Share your thoughts on this topic. Are these pyramids evidence of ancient alien civilizations? Mars, our distant celestial neighbor, may exhibit a remarkable resemblance to Earth through the presence of pyramid-like structures. These revelations do not originate from the realm of science fiction, but are the result of NASA's diligent exploration efforts, primarily through the Curiosity rover. With each transmission received from Mars, our comprehension of the planet deepens, unveiling an astonishing likeness to our own home world. Indeed, Mars showcases landscapes reminiscent of Earth, featuring elements such as water, dust, and even formations akin to Stonehenge. However, the most captivating discovery to date has been the emergence of these pyramid-like structures. While NASA did not officially herald this image as a groundbreaking finding, it generated significant interest and fascination among conspiracy theorists and enthusiasts of extraterrestrial phenomena. For many, Curiosity's discovery serves as a long-awaited confirmation of potential extraterrestrial involvement in the creation of Earth's iconic pyramids. Although scientists propose the possibility that Martian structures might be the result of wind erosion taking a pyramidal shape, a closer examination reveals intricate precision and scientific characteristics reminiscent of the wonders of ancient Egypt. These extraterrestrial pyramids, although smaller than their earthly counterparts, defy conventional explanations such as ordinary rock formations or mere optical illusions caused by lighting and shadows. They exhibit distinct attributes associated with deliberate design and meticulous craftsmanship, raising profound questions about their origin. As NASA's missions have not yet engaged in excavating these Martian pyramids, speculation continues to mount regarding the identity of those responsible for their construction. The prevailing hypothesis suggests the potential existence of an astrobiological presence possessing the intellect and precision necessary to create such astonishing scientific marvels. Analogous to the belief that Egypt's pyramids conceal vast underground chambers, similar speculation surrounds their Martian counterparts. At present, we possess but a solitary image, offering a tantalizing glimpse into the enigma of Mars's pyramidal structures. This image stands as evidence of the enduring mysteries of the cosmos, presenting a puzzle awaiting resolution that intrigues both fervent believers and skeptical minds alike. The baffling discovery that NASA can't explain. Mars continues to captivate the relentless exploration efforts of NASA's rover as it navigates the Martian terrain. However, there exists a more fervent group, the enthusiasts dedicated to unraveling Martian enigmas, the extraterrestrial investigators and adherents of Mars-related conspiracy theories. Frequently, as live streams capture the rover's journeys, astute observers discern intriguing irregularities within the images, sparking speculation and online discourse. We have previously discussed the enigmatic pyramids and cryptic Stonehenge-like formations that seemingly adorn the Martian landscape. Remarkably, NASA tends to downplay these discoveries, often attributing them to mere coincidences or the imaginative musings of onlookers. Their reluctance to delve deeper into these peculiar occurrences shrouds much in unresolved mystery. This is precisely why the perplexing portal uncovered within one of the rocky formations on the Red Planet remains predominantly unexplained. During its exploration of the East Cliffs region, the Curiosity rover captured an image that unveiled a fracture in Mount Sharp, bearing an uncanny resemblance to a door. This revelation ignited a whirlwind of conjecture among conspiracy theorists, nurturing speculations about potential sanctuaries or clandestine temples constructed by unidentified entities. The high-resolution images disseminated by NASA afforded an up-close examination of this fracture, which indeed appeared crafted like a door. Upon meticulous scrutiny, the door's dimensions were found to be rather unusual, measuring a mere 12 inches in height and 16 inches in width, rendering it impractical for an average-sized human to traverse. It evoked thoughts of a pet door. However, intriguingly, several speculative portrayals of extraterrestrial beings depict them as diminutive in stature. Could it be that extraterrestrial entities were the architects behind this door within Mount Sharp? Nevertheless, NASA's scientific community remains unconvinced, asserting that such fractures in Mars's bedrock are commonplace and advising caution against unbridled flights of fancy. According to their perspective, it is imperative to approach these formations through a scientific lens. Nevertheless, the advocates of extraterrestrial investigation steadfastly adhere to their convictions, firmly believing that the anomaly is not merely a run-of-the-mill cavity within the rugged mountain, but a potential passageway to unveil further Martian enigmas. The mysterious silhouette on Mars' red soil. The Curiosity rover, while assisting NASA in significant Mars discoveries, has unintentionally raised questions about the space agency's trustworthiness. Its live stream becomes a platform for NASA skeptics and conspiracy theorists, often giving rise to speculation. When faced with confusing or strange observations, NASA's explanations often reduce them to mere tricks of the eye. However, a specific image has sparked intense discussions. In this widely circulated internet picture, there appears to be a human-like figure working on the Curiosity rover, akin to a NASA engineer fine-tuning the robot. This enigmatic individual is positioned so close to the rover's camera that the precise details remain unclear, leaving only a visible silhouette. At first glance, it appears that the figure is carrying an oxygen tank and interacting with the robot. There are numerous possible explanations for this intriguing encounter. Was this person attempting theft or sabotage? Speculations abound. The prevailing consensus tends to favor the idea that this is not a coincidental shadow. Many believe it represents something authentic, a fascinating discovery. Is it a stranded Earthling on the desolate Martian surface or an extraterrestrial entity? The latter hypothesis excites many enthusiasts of extraterrestrial life, offering an enticing possibility. However, it is crucial to exercise caution. Accepting a single image as definitive proof of extraterrestrial existence, unless there is evidence of an alien base on Mars, may be premature. Skeptics propose an alternative theory, suggesting that the shadow could be an unusual projection of a rover component, similar to recognizing familiar shapes in cloud formations. NASA scientists are addressing the peculiar shadow theory in an effort to disprove the idea of alien involvement. Their argument is based on the notion that if extraterrestrial beings were indeed present, Curiosity would have detected more concrete evidence. Nevertheless, the image continues to fascinate and bewilder observers. It undeniably resembles a diligent mechanic, seemingly engrossed in the rover's maintenance, adding to the intrigue. This sighting has also fueled the popular theory that suggests a secret U.S. team stationed on Mars, strategically advancing their space capabilities. The narrative implies a covert mission, envisioning dedicated American personnel thriving on Martian terrain, possibly including someone tending to the rover, an operation shrouded in secrecy. A star caught in the cosmic spider's web. CW Leonis, a star that once shone brightly with allure and charm, has embarked on a haunting journey into a state of decline, a chilling spectacle captured by the Hubble Space Telescope. Over the past 2 decades, this star has steadily descended towards its inevitable demise, losing its radiant light and sinking into a desolate celestial abyss. The images of CW Leonis provide a mysterious glimpse into the unsettling appearance of stars as they wrestle with the inescapable fading of their brilliance. What distinguishes CW Leonis is the astonishing speed of its decline. Normally, massive stars like Leonis resist fading gracefully. However, in a mere 15 years, this star has undergone a dramatic shift in brightness, a trajectory that has left NASA's scientific community perplexed. The true cause for concern lies in the fate of dying stars. As stars run low on nuclear fuel, they become red giants, supergravity giants that swallow nearby planets and objects. CW Leonis, a colossal star, seems eerily ominous, trapping things in its strong gravity. Adding to the unease is its dusty shroud like a sinister spiderweb, hinting at a malevolent purpose, ensnaring all that comes near. NASA describes it as a star wrapped in delicate orange webs, with starlight piercing through, like sunlight through clouds. These cobwebs are carbon clouds, leftovers from the star's slow dispersal. The high carbon here sparks scientific curiosity, though it doesn't prove aliens. CW Leonis, Earth's nearest carbon star at 400 light-years away, jokingly earns the nickname Trash Star for its constant dust and debris. Reaching it means navigating through murky clouds, a not-so-pleasant trip to a celestial trash star. A ghostly woman on the red planet. Many people hold the idea that life could exist on Mars, with some even suggesting it may have existed in the past. Conversely, skeptics view Mars as a desolate and arid world, seemingly unsuitable for even the tiniest microorganisms, let alone human habitation. This divide in perspectives can be distilled into believers and non-believers. In the year 2015, a significant commotion ensued following the capture of a peculiar image by the Curiosity rover on Mars. This image depicted what seemed to be a ghostly figure, resembling a woman, either lingering or walking on the rugged Martian terrain. The fervor was ignited by UFO sightings daily, which pointed out the striking resemblance of the shape to a partially concealed woman, or perhaps an enigmatic Martian relic from a distant era. Naturally, voices of reason chimed in, proposing that the figure might merely be an oddly shaped rock or a chance arrangement of dirt. However, upon closer examination, one might discern the source of enthusiasm among the believers. Upon closer inspection, it becomes possible to observe what appears to be a female figure, characterized by long hair, a slender silhouette, and attire in dark colors. There is even an arm slightly extended, seemingly as if she is steadying herself against the rugged Martian terrain. This ongoing debate adds an element of intrigue to our neighboring red planet, further fueling the mystery surrounding the possibility of life beyond Earth. Which of these confessions by renowned astronauts did you find the most intriguing? Let us know your opinions in the comments below.